Hi, my name is Nicholas Reed, and this is reading for week 5 of Physics 2212, semester of spring 2021. So this week we started out with some review on cross products, went over how to calculate them, went over the right hand rule and how we could use it in the situations that we're going to be working with this week. And then we started talking about torque as a vector, and those are our first two topics we covered, and then we went into magnetic fields. We went over a single charge, a long wire charge, and then a circular charge as well in the lecture videos. Um, and we also went over how to calculate the force and also use the right hand rule to help us figure out what the direction of the charge is. So what I already knew is I already knew the cross product and how to and torque from high school, as well as stuff I've done in other classes such as statics. So I've worked with torque a bit, so I was pretty familiar with that. The magnetic fields I have not worked with, and they're brand new to me. So it was really interesting to see how the equations came together and how they were simplified to something we could easily use to help calculate the magnetic field on a point from a line, a circular wire, or a point. So yeah, that was pretty interesting. I did find it difficult keeping track of all of the like simplifications of the equations. So it was hard for me to make that mental leap in order to understand where the equations came from. I feel like we can solve this with a bit of YouTube resources and the extra resources provided to us. So I'll be looking into those to help me understand this. Um, so uh, this relates to my major because, like I've said in a few videos, when you're working with aerospace equipment, it's usually pretty delicate. It usually has to be super accurate. So when you have sensors reading, giving you input, you have to account for the electrical signal and the magnetic signal that the aircraft and the wires and the electronics on the inside of it are making. So that way you can get accurate readings, figure out what's actually it's reading instead of getting disrupted by the things that are around it. Since a lot of aircraft have metal on them, almost all of them, it can interfere with the signal, especially if there's an electric charge going through wires of equipment. Even the sensor itself can have some bias and has to be, what is it? Has to be zeroed so that it can easily and accurately predict the information it's supposed to be reading. Um, and yeah, that's this week. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.